Welcome to our series on financial regulation. In today's video, we'll explore practical compliance strategies that financial institutions can use to navigate the ever-changing regulatory landscape. Whether you're a compliance officer, a senior manager, or just curious about how businesses stay compliant, this video is for you. Let's dive in. The first step in staying compliant is implementing regulatory changes effectively. But how do you do that? Let's break it down into 5 key steps. Start by identifying gaps in your current policies and procedures. Use tools like compliance checklists to ensure you're covering all the bases. Involve key players like senior management, compliance officers, and IT teams. Assign clear roles to ensure everyone knows their responsibilities. Revise your internal documents to align with new regulations. Make sure these updates are clear, accessible, and well communicated to your team. Use RegTech solutions to automate compliance processes, like transaction monitoring and reporting. This saves time and reduces errors. Before rolling out changes, conduct pilot tests to ensure everything works as planned. Use feedback to fine-tune your processes. By following these steps, you can ensure a smooth transition to new regulatory requirements and avoid costly penalties. Next, let's talk about risk management and internal controls. These are the backbone of any effective compliance program. Identify and assess risks related to compliance, operations, and external threats. Use risk scoring models to prioritize high-risk areas. Create a robust framework of controls like segregation of duties and authorization protocols. Regularly review and update these controls to stay ahead of emerging risks. Use continuous monitoring systems to detect suspicious activities. Dashboards and analytics tools can help you track compliance metrics and spot trends. Develop a clear process for handling compliance incidents. Investigate, resolve, and report issues promptly. Conduct root cause analysis to prevent future problems. Don't forget about your vendors and partners. Assess their compliance practices and include compliance requirements in your contracts. With these strategies, you can build a strong risk management framework that protects your organization and ensures compliance. Finally, let's discuss training and fostering a compliance culture. Compliance isn't just about rules, it's about people. Here's how to build a culture of compliance in your organization. Create tailored training sessions for employees at all levels. Cover topics like AML, data protection, and ethical conduct. Use interactive methods like workshops and e-learning to keep everyone engaged. Senior management must lead by example. Appoint a Chief Compliance Officer, CCO, to oversee initiatives and ensure compliance is a top priority. Use newsletters, posters, and intranet resources to keep compliance top of mind. Regularly remind employees why compliance matters. Provide secure channels for employees to report concerns. Protect whistleblowers and ensure timely investigation of reports. Recognize and reward employees who demonstrate a strong commitment to compliance. Make it clear that compliance is everyone's responsibility. A strong compliance culture not only reduces risks, but also builds trust with clients and regulators. Let's look at a real-world example. A mid-sized investment firm was struggling to keep up with regulatory changes, especially in AML and data protection. Here's what they did. They identified gaps in their AML and GDPR compliance processes. They revised their AML policy to include new predicate offenses under 6 AMLD and updated their data protection policy to align with GDPR. They implemented RegTech solutions for automated transaction monitoring and data protection. They conducted quarterly compliance training sessions for employees, using real-world case studies to illustrate the consequences of non-compliance. They used dashboards to track compliance metrics and generate reports for regulators. The result? The firm achieved full compliance, reduced its risk of penalties, and fostered a culture of compliance among employees. Navigating the regulatory landscape can be challenging, but with the right strategies, it's entirely manageable. By implementing regulatory changes, managing risks, and fostering a compliance culture, your organization can stay ahead of the curve. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who might find it helpful. See you in the next video.